I want you to teach slavery, but I want you to teach that we had to end slavery uniquely because of our Constitution saying that all men were created equal. Guess what? They had slaves across South America and Brazil. There was nothing. The rest of the world didn't see anything wrong with it. I want all of the topics in history taught, by the way. Just to be clear, when they say the right, no, I want slavery to be taught. But I want it to be taught
the full
story. With who had the most slaves? Where were there the most amount of slaves? United States? Europe? Saudi Arabia? Right, the Middle East? Africa, particularly West Africa, who had the most amount of slaves? A lot of people don't even understand. I want you to teach slavery, but I want you to teach that we had to end slavery uniquely because of our Constitution saying that all men were created equal. Guess what? They had slaves across South America and Brazil. There was nothing. The rest of the world didn't see anything wrong with it.
Yeah.
So there is more of a history of racism in the United States. It is true, of course, that slavery here, obviously, if you look at the Civil War, of course, was predicated on racism. But that's not why we had slaves in the first place. It's how people in the South who wanted to keep slaves, like the rest of the world, found justification in the face of the unjustifiable. We didn't bring them here under the guise of racism. They were sold. They were traded. They existed everywhere else. And then when we said, you know what, no more slaves here in the United States, there were some Southerners who said, blacks are inferior. It was to justify a practice that already existed. It's not why slavery was created, because it existed before and it still exists today. I want that taught if you're teaching slavery. And I want you to teach long division, not what Elizabeth Warren demands you teach that day.
Oh, it's also an extremely wealthy class of people that has been put onto every single shade of white, which is very aggravating.
Right.
And that should also be taught. Who was it? It's not every single person in this country did not benefit or be hurt by the same thing. No. That's the part that bothers me so much. The Italians, the Irish, all kinds of people that came to this country were treated like garbage.
Yeah.
Asians
were
part of the United States.
Yeah. I'm okay with the Italians.
Look, I'm part Italian, and I just think if you could just be quiet in a restaurant, maybe it wouldn't be such a problem.
Stop knocking over glasses. You don't always need to talk with
No, I get it. Yeah, I get it. You don't have to talk like this all the time.
And a little gropey.
Yeah, very well, little.
A lot of
okay, that's the Cuomo brothers. So
the brothers Cuomo.
Not all Italians are like the Cuomos.
Watch Louder with Crowder live Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern.